Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy, and then we'll go into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Whoa. Okay. Okay, jumping into this, Gemini, what they're showing me, they feel like quite in control of themselves, and I'm not gonna say the situation, but definitely themselves. I do see that this overall energy of kind of just hanging out, feeling confident. There is some type of closure here of some type of cycle, and immediately following this, they're also, well, I feel like it's an energy of emotionally distancing themselves, but I feel like it's for a specific reason because they are showing up, listening to their instincts, trusting themselves to move forward and make some sort of changes along the way, as well as gather information, kind of do their research and study a little bit to figure out what the kind of possibilities and options are moving forward. Maybe for some type of financial investment, I don't know. Maybe for some type of living situation, not too sure. But it's an energy of figuring out what they want to do, how they want to do it, and where they want to go. So I kind of feel like there's an energy of just hanging out, putting this together, and more so seeing where they're going to go. Let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. Let's see. Yeah, and there it is, pretty much in order. They're saying, yeah, they feel pretty confident, and this energy of, okay, it's leading them towards some type of new beginning or consideration of that new journey. And that's fascinating because, yeah, something's done with, something has run its course, and they're all, like, before this is finished up fully, they're already considering what they want to do next or after it's done. They're thinking ahead. Yeah, they're thinking ahead. They're chilling. They're like, okay, well, status, success, some type of position of, well, definitely they've done well for themselves financially. Excuse me. Okay. But also it's a matter of kind of putting things together. And there's a chunk, goodness. Okay. What? How does that all add up? How does that all add up? Like I said, they're emotionally distant. This is interesting. They're emotionally distancing themselves for the sake of figuring out their emotions. And it's almost like they had to kind of like close up and kind of become a little bit more reserved to actually take the time to address those emotions and feelings. And the longer they do, there's a lot of happiness there. At the same time, there is some type of commitment or marriage or possible relationship there showing up. At the same time, they're kind of in a little bit of a loop here. They're not too sure exactly what to think or what direction to go or take things. It's an energy of there's so much happiness and excitement, but there's also so much kind of confusion and indecisiveness with it. It's like, yeah, I'm excited, but I just don't know. And it's like, okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, ultimately what they're saying is that's fascinating. They don't know. I feel like they tried to figure this out. They kind of went as far as they could, but then all of a sudden now there's this energy of some type of collaborative energy and consideration between the two of you. It's a matter of, okay, well, they're trusting themselves whether they're with you or without you. Um, I don't know. We'll see where this kind of goes, but yeah. Where's it all gonna go? This is plans. This feels like plans for the future. Let's change. So let's make some changes. Let's see. Let's make some changes. Let's see where things are at. Let's see where things are gonna go, and then we'll kind of make our decision from there. And if we need to find out more, we'll find out more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're. It's up between the two of you. They're gathering information for the sake of making a decision about commitment. They're wanting to choose the best route that kind of leads to their fulfillment, their happiness, which it's just an energy of let me kind of look into this. Let me figure something out and see what kind of stands out to me that I feel emotionally good about. Okay. Okay. So when they consider their options and possibilities, they're kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too sure exactly what to think. And so again, it goes back to that energy of the indecisiveness and that little bit of that mental blockage. It comes back around, like I said, that they kind of went for a little bit of a loop. And then back over here, they kind of went back for another loop. It's like all these options, all these possibilities. It's either one, they're feeling overwhelmed, or they just absolutely have no idea what to think about everything. Mm-hmm. But they're figuring it out. They're figuring it out. I feel like the way they work is a little bit differently. I'm noticing it's not necessarily an energy of let me just think about this or let me just emotionally consider this. It's almost like they're showing me like tangible things, like tangible options, tangible possibilities, like wanting to be able to, in a sense, work with their hands or do things. It's almost like they have to look at everything here to consider how to kind of get everything towards this direction. It feels like there's something bigger here that they're kind of going for. And I'm not too sure what that is. It feels like there's something bigger here that they're going for. It's happiness, yes, but yeah, to be continued. To be continued. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. I wonder what that's about. There's a couple I don't know areas in this, and even I'm like, because of that, I don't know. The two of you are working on this together, but it seems like they themselves aren't too sure. And it's almost like when one of you isn't too sure and you guys are trying to work together or collaborate, whether it be for the relationship or whether it be for business, either or, it's kind of like saying, well, we can't really move forward anywhere if one of us isn't sure. It's like we both have to be sure and okay and happy with what we are choosing to do and kind of go for in life. They are showing this energy of resting and recovering and taking it easy, but they're only doing this because they've kind of gotten to this point of, I'm not too sure exactly what else to do except try and gain some perspective on the situation, the circumstances, to once again kind of readdress this and figure out what they kind of want to do. It's almost like, okay, hit the refresh button. I don't know yet. Hit the refresh button. It's still not very much any clearer. Hit the refresh button. But the way this is presenting itself is through the emotional considerations of either one, where they're at, or two, where they want to be, or with where things are going. A lot emphasis on the emotions and the thoughts here. A lot. I don't know what the whole message is about the tangible thing is, because for some reason it seems like they're holding on to an energy of happiness and fulfillment. They're searching for it, but what's fascinating about it is it's a feeling that they're kind of holding. And so them choosing to kind of search for it, of course they're not going to find it because they're holding it. And I'm like, well, I don't know. So, of course, if you are dealing with anyone, we do have Pisces, Leo, heavy Pisces, Gemini, and more Leo. So heavy Leo, heavy Pisces. Goodbye.